And we're live. Hey, everybody, how's it going? How are you? Welcome to this episode of Illumination Station. I've done this Illumination Station. Um, live screen. Okay. I have done this series of lives in my personal group, my Awaken, Align, Ascend group, and uh, and I call it Illumination Station, but I never really understood why I called it Illumination Station. And then as I'm getting ready right now to do this, it hit me, why is it called Illumination Station? And lately I've been coming up with these ideas and connections to like not just seeing our path or our journey or our hero's journey as just like a path, as something that we're just going along. But it's more complex and connected to obstacles and things that we want to experience and have. And desire. And those experiences come in the ideas of obstacles. And so, and not only obstacles, but our journey in life seems to be a lot more than just a path that we follow, but more of a labyrinth that we get to figure out, more of a labyrinth, a maze that we get to figure out. And these obstacles of desire that we want to achieve for ourselves are those obstacles in the maze that we need to figure out, those puzzles, those things to get us further. And so today, with that brief description of why this is called the Illumination Station, we're going to go into Ignite the Light 101 and how we understand like our heart vibration and like our gravitation of presence, especially with everything that the comments say, like our and this is going to be like a precursor to understanding our purpose and function that furthermore ignites the light in everything that I'm talking about when I say ignite the light, or the ignite the light workshop, or the ignite the light wokenar kind of thing. It's to do that, it's to awaken yourselves, it's to awaken and ignite that light, because you know that there's something greater for you. You know that you're in this labyrinth of figuring out the intricacies of your desires and what you want to achieve in life. So with that, I'm gonna go into understanding heart frequencies and blah, blah, vibrational presence. And this is going to be a precursor to um, this is going to be a precursor to the purpose and function part of understanding your purpose and function and why you're created, and understanding that you have that to be of service to others, to be of service and function to a higher power. Then that really ignites your light, and an illumination of where you're at in the labyrinth, where you're at in the labyrinth of your life, how to illuminate the next steps forward in front of you, around you, by really doing that within yourself, igniting your own light within yourself, not depending on other people, self assimilation, self sovereignty, all that just goes into self ignition to go forward. And think of it, the hero's journey kind of idea, or the complexity of how life can be an adventure for you. What kind of avatar are you creating going into this maze? What's your real avatar? Who are you in your mind? Who do you see yourself to be other than what the world tells you that you are? So we're going to go into this idea of the labyrinth and the maze and ignite the light and the purpose of that, because the maze is about going inward into ourselves, into self-discovery, self-realization, self-awareness, self-consciousness, self-awareness. Two different things we'll go into later. All right. So, all right, let's go into the ignite the light idea. So, or sorry, not the so the illumination station idea comes from, we're in the labyrinth. Think of it like we're in the labyrinth. We're going through stuff. We're needing experience. We're needing knowledge. We're needing some little nudge to figure out this puzzle that's in front of us, this obstacle that's in front of us. So, illumination station, think of it as one of those midway points. Think of it as one of those parts in the labyrinth that you could regain health, regain assimilation of thoughts, or even get a keen advantage on thinking, or on a different approach or a different understanding, and having, especially think of it as a station to take understanding to realization, right? So it's a transformation spot from taking what you're understanding about your obstacle that's in front of you, what you are understanding about your obstacle in front of you, and transforming it into realization. Because the realization is actually when it turns into actualization. It's actually real for you. Until then, it's just knowledge that hasn't been applied yet. God, this is fucking cold right now. I'm on a good one. And so we're gonna go into that, and then that's going into what the illumination station is. So when you see these are meant for that. All right, I gotta get this video because this is really good. Let's go down into where we go. Okay, so heart frequencies and vibrational presence, precursor to purpose and function. Excuse me. So coffee break. This is gonna be like an understanding of our heart vibration and how who we are, what we are. We are a receiver and transmitter of vibrational energy, right? If we could go and kind of like think of it in the sense of like, okay, well, how do we prove that, Adam? So this is not scientifically proven. These are just my thoughts put together of just thinking, how are we generators of magnetism? How do we gravitationally pull towards us what is for us, right? And so everybody gets told that we are electromagnetic. How are we electromagnetic? Well, we have a pulse, we generate a vibration. Our heart generates a pulse, a vibration. If we go down to the microscopic level, what is in our blood that the heart pulses? The heart pulses something, and it's our blood. What is in the blood? Iron. What is iron? Iron is magnetism. Iron is magnetized. You that ever get a magnet and rub it through the dirt and then pull it out and you see those little bits? That's iron. That's iron that's in your blood. So when you that's like just proven right there that your heart frequency, the energetic state that you are, is the fluctuation of your electromagnetic energy that goes out and what you pull towards you. So imagine what you are feeling that you desire in your heart with passion, love, empathy, joy, happiness, all that is what your gravitational frequency is projecting out of what your magnetism is pulling towards you. Okay? So think of that generation, think of that going on, think of that being put together. Okay? That's what's going on. That is a rough explanation of electromagnetic heart frequencies. That we are a generator of electromagnetic energy just because there is iron in our blood and our heart beats at a vibrational pulse. Boom, 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 going out. And what it brings forward. So if we are happy vibrational energy, we are going to pull things towards us that are at that frequency of happy vibrational energy. And then there's different variations of that happy vibrational energy. Right? So that brings into the explanation of how crystals work, how flowers work, how those things in nature work, because those things also have electromagnetic vibrational energy. Okay? Not going into the specifics on that. This is just the 101, and I don't want to overwhelm you. Okay? Excuse me. I need to drink a little bit more water. And so when it comes to that, when it comes to understanding the heart frequencies, knowing what that is doing, we could come to an understanding of vibrational presence. Standing over, if I'm happy, I'm going to resonate a vibrational presence of happiness. And the people 10 feet away from me are also going to experience that vibrational presence of happiness. It's been proven that our aura fields or our auric electromagnetic energy fields expand probably about 8 to 10 feet out. Hence the saying, oh, it feels so good when I'm around you. It feels so good when you're in the house. And so, in going through that and understanding that, we're going to go into that vibrational presence. If you are really in dislike of something, somebody's going to feel the dislike for them before you even say anything, because that's your vibrational presence. Oh, like, oh, I get a bad vibe. You're putting off vibes, dude. Right there in that explanation, by your vibrational presence. And also at the same time, your vibrational presence is your currency. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like your vibrational presence is your currency. And I've seen this said before in a less sophisticated way, but your vibrational presence is your currency. You could have a great past, you could have a great history of knowledge and academics and experiences, but the way you present that information, the way you present that knowledge or knowing, really comes across in your vibrational presence. And your vibrational presence is what is going to be picked up by the other person that deems if it's valuable or not. Understand? So, especially in the terms of relationship, if your vibrational presence is really in the highest frequency of joy, excitement, love, then that means it's valuable to the people that are around you, your lover, your partner, your friends, your family. So, going into the understanding of vibrational presence is really, really, like, I can't stress how valuable that's going to be going forward into the future. By understanding your vibrational presence, understanding symbology and understanding of symbols around you, especially using tarot cards and oracle cards, those things are coming into a lot of like signs and symbols and predicting your vibrational path going through this labyrinth that I'm talking about, because we're looking for symbols and ways to dictate how to get through this shit we're going through. So your vibrational presence and also your heart frequency of gravity is going to bring in the symbols and the signs that you need to decipher all that, or else you're just going to be stuck in the loop of the labyrinth, not seeing the phases in the walls to find the way through. So as I'm going forward, as I'm going to be doing the ignite the light process and understanding, like, think of like the Metatron cube where there's different circles. Those are different quadrants of life that we're going through. And right now, this is just one quadrant. What we're going through, what we're talking about, is just one quadrant, and it's understanding ourselves. There's the quadrants of relationships, the quadrants of intimacy, the quadrants of knowledge and community. There's all different kinds of quadrants. There's at least 7 quadrants. But I'm not going to go into that. That's a little bit overwhelming. This is the process that I'm coming up with to understand how to get through your stuff, how to understand what you're going through. And you could apply this to almost any way that you are, specifically to you. And I could help you do that. I could help you understand and help you create the map that you are needing to get through this. So, I'm gonna drop my illumination session, punly created that way. My illumination session link down in the comments below, and I invite you to, let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up on your map and this labyrinth that you're in, and understanding even further, like how to use your heart vibrations, your heart frequencies, and that vibrational presence to bring in what's for you, because it's what you want. You want to have what you want. And understanding these concepts are great ways to bring that in even faster and even more accurately. So I'm going to drop that link in the comments. And whew, that was a good one. I don't know if I was ready for that one. But yeah, all right. You guys have a beautiful, bright, and shiny day. And I'll see you guys on